Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new vlog. It's the start of a travel day. Whoops. Just running into everything today. Bye bye Bali. Guys, I literally just walked all the way from International Bali Airport to domestic because I screwed up. And my Apple Watch thinks I'm working out because I literally walked probably a mile. Probably not, but I'm exaggerating it a bit. But as you can see, I'm sweating and I was afraid they were gonna scan my temperature and think I'm having a fever because I'm freaking sweating my butt off right now. As you can see, oh my god. Alright, so today's travel day is starting off in Bali, but remember that video I posted guys about don't make this mistake? Well, I kind of made this mistake. So I'm supposed to be flying to Doha, but I have to first stop in Jakarta. So you would think it would be an international flight, which is what I thought. But it turns out that I have to stop at the domestic airport first. And the unfortunate thing is that when you're stopping at the domestic airport, you have to unload your luggage and then have to go back all through security again, which is gonna be a bit unfortunate because I'm gonna lose time obviously, and I have to exit the airport and come back in. So I ran literally an entire mile, probably, well not ran, but walked an entire mile with all my luggage from the international airport to the domestic airport, which are not in the same building obviously. And by the time I had to go through security all over again, they scanned my temperature and it had gone up an entire degree. So I was afraid they were not gonna let me in. Like, my Apple Watch literally picked up that I was exercising. They're like, we've detected that you've been exercising. So yeah, that's how sweaty I was. And I was like, I do not have a fever, I do not have a fever, please don't look at me. Alright, so I'm gonna chill out in this airport lounge, get some work done, and then I'll see you guys in Jakarta. Alright, first flight of the night is going to be to Jakarta. I'm about to hop on this flight in 2 hours. Let's go. Thank you. So just arrived in Jakarta now, and I have to pick up my bag that I checked in with Garuda Airlines, and I have to basically go out of the airport and check back into the international terminal. Right off the bat, first thing I noticed is that we had to take a bus for the airplane, like as if I was flying on a low-cost economy flight. And you know how they pack you in on all the buses, and well, now they have X's on the seats so that you can't sit on them, so social distancing, right? But they're still packing people on the bus within an inch away from, like, what's the point of social distancing in the seats if you're gonna still pack people on the same bus between an inch between each other? It's pointless, honestly. But that's the only other thing I've noticed so far anyway. So 3-hour layover here in Jakarta. Gonna pick up my bag first and then find the lounge. Hopefully check-in isn't going to be too bad. How cool is this? They have a camera that shows which bags are coming in next. So you can see if your bag is about to come up. There goes my bag. There it is. That's it. Alright, bag's here. Now to go check in again. What a lifesaver. Jesus. Now I got my hand free. Oh my god, this thing is heavy as hell. Oh my god. I'm hot and I'm tired. Oh, it is so empty in here. That is the coolest thing ever. Wow, can I get me one of those? Never seen an international airport just so empty. I mean, given the fact it is 9:30, but still 9:30 is still pretty early for flights. Alright guys, I think the theme of this vlog is going to be that Alex is going to be walking very far distances to the departures. Jesus. As you can see, all the seats, well, every other seat is marked with an X to increase social distancing. You know what, I'm pretty stupid. I've been walking all this time and I didn't even look to see what check-in freaking number I'm at. I'm going to Doha and it's not even on the list.
Oh, ini baru lapornya lagi nih. Ini telepon. Ini 0040 tuh. Have you been advised by your email or your phone number?
No.
That the flight is cancelled?
It's canceled?
No,
they haven't told me anything, no.
Flight from Jakarta Doha to Washington. But on 1st of April from here.
1st of April?
Yes.
1st of April is Wednesday. Okay, and then arriving what day? On
the 2nd.
On the 2nd?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do I do? Because I flew from Denpasar on Garuda, because that was part of the entire flight.
So you have to stay one day.
So I have to stay till Wednesday,
Yeah.
basically.
So how? Because the flight available from Doha to Washington only on 2nd from Doha.
Okay. Is the change already made?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
This is your ticket.
Okay.
The 1st of April,
Yeah.
Stopping on 2nd. So
This is Doha 8:20.
Thank you so much.
In the morning.
Alright, well, I think I just jinxed myself, literally. So now I guess I have to look for a hotel, because it looks like I'm staying in Jakarta for 2 nights. Honestly, the only thing I can do right now is just laugh at the situation, because I mean, at this point I was expecting something to happen. So let me book this hotel and then we'll catch up back at the hotel.
Terima kasih.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright, well, not too bad for a last minute booking. And they upgraded me to a balcony. I'm assuming there's not that many people here anyway, so must be nice. Alright, well, I guess it's time to call the parents and give them the shitty news.
Hey, where are you?
So you might be wondering why I'm in a hotel right now.
You in hotel right now?
Yes.
Why?
What do you think?
Alex, don't tell me that.
Yeah. My flight got canceled. And they rebooked me for Wednesday. Yeah. Alright, so it's been a long night. Even though it's only been like 3 hours since I left Bali. But I'm gonna go ahead and order some food and call it a night. Alright, good night. Ugh. Oh, good morning from Jakarta. Alright, so let me give you guys a brief breakdown as to what really happened yesterday. So my entire flight was booked through Qatar Airways, and my entire itinerary was Qatar Airways except for my first connecting flight, which was operated by Garuda, but it was through Qatar. Now when I checked in, I had to check in for my domestic flight first with Garuda Airlines. and they did not mention that my onward flights were canceled. They just said, we'll go ahead and check in your bags, we'll give you your boarding pass for your first flight, and then you have to pick up your bags and then recheck in again with Qatar. But I'm very surprised that they did not check my onward flights to the US as to whether or not they were canceled or not. I mean, they pulled up my reservation number. For freak's sake, they should have seen that my flights were canceled. I mean, that's just my assumption. So as you guys saw, after I picked up my bags, I went to check in for my international flight. When I went into the customer service desk, they looked at it and they're like, oh, your flight's canceled. Didn't you get an email or a text message that the flight was canceled? I said, no, I didn't. And then the guy right next to me, oh my god, it got really sunny. I just moved because it got really sunny. But anyway, so the guy next to me came up to the customer service desk and asked literally the same question, where's the check-in for Qatar? And I'm pretty sure he was on the same flight to Doha with me. But they asked him the same question and he gave them the same answer. So it looks like that Qatar is not sending out cancellation emails or cancellation notifications. So people are getting on their flights to Jakarta, whatever, and then connecting with Qatar Airways and finding out that their flights are canceled. So the guy that I spoke to was really friendly. He immediately called up customer service and they rebooked me for a flight on Wednesday, which is 2 days away. And I'm gonna be heading from Jakarta to Doha and then Doha to Washington DC. Now they were trying to get me on a flight that was supposed to be today, but that flight was far too long. They wanted me to go to Doha, then fly to Dallas, Texas in the US, and then fly to Washington DC. It would have been just a nightmare having to go through immigration and security in the US and then having to get my bags and then get on a domestic flight. It would have been horrible. So I'd rather just stick with the same route that I had chose originally. So that's where I'm at. My next flight is on Wednesday and hopefully that flight doesn't get canceled. But good thing though is I'm still in Indonesia and my visa is still valid. So from here on, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure you guys hit that bell button that notifies you next time I'm uploading, because you're gonna want to see how this ends, and hopefully there's gonna be no more turns along the way. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys comment below, hit the like button on the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.